Jesus is anger. The evangelist says that he looked around in anger and in pain. He told them that good could be done even if it was in the Sabbath, because good is more important than the fulfillment of laws that are not against love. Love comes first. The law of love is the most important thing. To see how, in the name of God, the door to love is closed. It's not only unjust, but seriously offends the God of love. Yesterday, I gave an example. You are going to Mass, and you see a person who has had a traffic accident, or perhaps has been beaten by some criminal to rob him. The law of love is first. You have to attend that person. You have to help him. If you can get to another Mass later, you will. And if not, don't worry, because the most important thing at that moment is the law of love. And I repeat again, this does not mean that Jesus is a moral anarchist, that there are no laws to be observed, but the law of laws is the law of charity, the law of love. But that is a lesson that Jesus, again and again, repeated. There won him great enemies in that legislative society, which is not ours. But here is another thing. There is a concrete miracle. This man, whom Jesus heals on the Sabbath, is a man, says the evangelist, whose hand has paralyzed. Well, it is an illness like any other, but it is also a symbol. Having a paralyzed hand probably meant discomfort for him, but it meant that perhaps he could not work with that hand and could not do or fulfill his duty. Having a paralyzed hand can also be used as a symbol of being an ungenerous person. He has a paralyzed hand. In fact, Jesus once said, "Let your left hand not know what your right hand does." With your hand, you can make a gesture of friendship. With your hand, you can make a care. With your hand, you can also do evil by throwing a punch. With your hand, you give alms. The Lord, when He comes to you, gets you to hear or to see. That you hear the request for help, that you see the needs of your neighbors. He also releases the hand that is paralyzed, your paralyzed hand, so that you can be generous, so that you can be loving, so that you don't become a closed-in person who doesn't take into account the needs of others. In other words, are you generous? Many people can't be. They would like to be, but they can't because they themselves are in need of help. But that generosity can perhaps be shown in another way. You may not be able to give money, but you can give your time. You can give your affections. You can give your culture. You can give a little bit of company. Or also, I repeat, you can give money. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course, everyone has needs, and the one who has a lot always seems to have little. That's the paralyzed hand that healed Jesus. At this time, with so much need that there is, with so many people without work, with so many problems in families, you can really not help. Start with your own, with those you know, with people close to you, with people who come to you and ask for charity. The Lord has healed you. Your hand no longer has been paralyzed. You must be able to open that hand, not with the impulse, but with the possible. And if you cannot, because you yourself are asking for alms, or you barely have, let your heart at least be open. I repeat, the hand also makes care. The hand extends to shake the other and help him to get up. The Lord has come to us and has paid the price for the anger of his enemies, for the hatred of his enemies. He has done this to save us and give us not only an example, but a push to do good. May God's wrath not be turned against us, because we have sheltered ourselves and that we do certain practice that we have to do them. I mean, liturgical and prayer practices that we must do. And instead, we are not charitable enough. Let our hand be open to be generous, to give love, and to lift up the one who has fallen. So be it.